Hey guys, it's Ms Mariah, and I just want to first start off by saying how much I miss you all so much. I miss our silliness in class and all your faces. But yeah, I really miss being there with you guys, but I think it's really cool that the program is going to have us start doing videos for you guys, some different how-to videos for things that you guys could do at home. I first want to start off with a how-to drawing video. I think it'd be cool for you guys to do drawing and getting creative during this time so you guys could kind of have a different escape while you guys are, from doing schoolwork and doing different things. Be cool to get your mind on doing something creative. So I want to first start off with an optical illusion picture. And this is just supposed to get your mind to look at different places and get super creative. And we're going to be playing with different colors in the different areas. All right, guys, first things first. Of course, you'll need paper because you need paper to draw. But when I draw, I like to draw on a stack of paper just in case I mess up, so I have some extra paper. Also, when I draw or work with different colors and different things, I like to draw on top of paper. Like I have scratch paper to draw on top of. You'll need pencil, eraser, a black marker. You'll need red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Now, you guys can use colored pencils, crayons, and other things that you have. You could use a black pen if you want to, but this is what I'm using because I love these markers and they're my favorite. So go ahead and get your materials and then we'll get started. Okay, guys, so you want to first by starting by putting your hand maybe about in the middle of the paper. You don't want to put it too much in the middle because we need this little area. So for when we draw the circles, like here. Okay, so this is going to be our model, and we're going to start here. So you're going to start by outlining your hand. All right, then after that, we're going to erase a little bit. I like to do this just so I don't get the mark. I don't like to see the pencil under the marker. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just my personal preference as to how I draw. And we're gonna do it a little bit throughout the video too. Just so you get an idea. Okay, so I'm gonna shake this off into my trash can because you don't wanna get the floor messy because then our moms get mad. Okay, so we're done with the hand. Now we're gonna move on to the circles. Now, circles. I know there's circles are hard to draw for everyone, but how I draw my circles, I first start off with a half C, and then I do the other half C. And that's always kind of worked for me. I learned that in an art class when I was like in 7th grade, and it worked really well. Now these other circles, don't worry about if they're even or if they don't look that great, like the lines aren't that steady. It's all good. Now when you're doing these circles, you maybe want to try to continue to draw where the area would be. I know this might get a little tricky, so don't worry about it if it's not perfect. Alright guys, so now that I erased everything, as you can see, you can still see some of the pencil, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I like to still have an idea of where I'm drawing, so it helps. As long as I get most of it, I feel fine. Now I'm going to go through and start drawing over the outline of the circles and the lines that I had drawn. Now, if you don't get the perfect outline, that is okay. Don't worry about it. Like I said, it kind of looks fun when the lines look a little funky. Now, when you're doing the lines by the hand, you want to make sure that you go through the hand. Alright, we've come to the little last area, and we're done with that. Now, it's time to color. Okay, so as you see in our example, the background, we're going to use warm colors. Warm colors are your reds, orange, and yellows. Anything that is similar to that color are warm colors. Now for the hand part, we are going to use blue, green, and purple. These are cool colors. These cool colors, anything that is similar to a blue, green, or purple is a cool color. So we're gonna first start off, we're gonna kind of do like a rainbow pattern, I guess. We're gonna first start off with the middle of the circle. Some eraser shavings. When I draw, I like to outline the area first. And then fill in. Alright guys, so now that we're done with the red, we're onto the orange. Remember, we're going to try to keep that rainbow pattern. Okay, now yellow. Okay, so we're entering an area where the fingers are. So what I like to do is outline where the finger is, because I want to make sure that I don't fill that area in with the warm color. So it just kind of lets me know that, hey, I'm not going to color that area because I already outlined it. Like, I know where to stop at my outline. Now I'm on a ring. We're going to call this a ring, this little thing, that has a corner piece right here. And you're going to want to continue coloring on that corner piece to make sure the whole page is filled up with color. Perfect. Now red. Again, I'm going to outline where the fingers are. Okay, so I know not to color that area. after red. Alright guys, so now we'll move on. Now that we're done with the background part, we're going to move on to the hand portion. Now, when you're working with warm and cool colors, colors have complementary colors, meaning warm and cool colors have colors that make them look good and stand out. So I'm going to kind of give you an idea of that right now. So the complementary color to purple is going to be yellow. Okay, like Laker colors. They pop and they look good. Complementary color to blue is orange. And finally, red and green, like Christmas colors. They make each other stand out. So what we're gonna do here, how we know what first color to start off with, is the first color that the area of the hand is in. So since that first ring that our hand is in is purple. Sorry, I got my words a little confused. I was thinking about filling the hand in with purple when I meant to say yellow. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. And since that area is the only area with our finger that's in the yellow, we're gonna put the purple down and we're gonna move on to the next color. Now, on our little chart here, red goes with green. So we are going to color the area of our fingers that's in the red with the green. And this is what kind of helps with the outlines of the fingers and the rings, like why we outline it with black. Not only does the black help the rings and the hand stand out, but it gives us an area to color in. Kind of like a coloring book, you know, making our own picture and filling in the lines. Now we're gonna move on to blue because the complementary color to orange is blue. Now I'm using Alright guys, so now that we're done with our hand, I'm going to go through and fill in some little areas that I missed before, like here, just so everything looks put together and you're not messing any little areas. Since I have the yellow in my hand, I'll work on the yellow areas. At this time, you can also go through again with the black marker and make sure that everything is outlined properly. If your marker started to die out like mine did in the first half, you can just go over the little areas where it started to die out. That's kind of what I'm doing here. Little areas that I know my marker started to die out. I'm gonna fill in just so everything looks nice and pretty. I think that's about it. I'm pretty much done. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, I miss you all so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're out. Bye.